All right. Thank you for the opportunity. Okay. That's fine. So I would like to share my screen right away. Let's just
Yep.
wait a second. All right. Okay. So why I'm here today, we are going to talk about emergency help app with Power Apps. We are going to build simple application with Power Apps to send emergency help to team. So send message to team or notification to team for emergency help, either on social media, to send a message on social media, or to send it into a company emergency group email. Okay. Yes, so me here, my name is Shadrack Inusah, and I'm a graduate good Microsoft Learn student ambassador, hosted over 35 plus events, most of them on the Power Platform. I'm an IT compliance assistant at DreamOval Limited. It's a fintech in Ghana here. And then I'm also a volunteer facilitator at the Power User Group and Power and .NET User Group in Accra, Ghana, which is headed by Samuel Adrain. Then I'm also a Power Platform blogger on the Microsoft Tech community site. Then I am a second place winner for the Power Platform African Challenge in the year 2021 during the Global Power Platform Bootcamp. I'm also a BSc Computer Science student with management graduate. And one final thing I didn't add, I'm also a certified Power Platform fundamental from Microsoft. All right, so you can connect with me on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and on Instagram. I'm around all these four platforms. You can reach out to me there with the handles listed there. So straight away, we are going into our demo where we are going to talk about the emergency Power Apps, and this is how it's going to look like when we are done. So just having some buttons. So you have this on your phone in case there is an emergency and you are alone. You just tap on a button, then it sends notification to social media or to a company group email for assistance for them to know that you are in trouble, or any other platform that you can connect any other platform on the Power Platform for alert. So this is just a basic part of it. I didn't get the hardware because I was supposed to visit somewhere for the hardware, where you have these hardware devices sticked somewhere in your room or maybe in your shop table under, where maybe when you are attacked by armed robbers, you can tap on the button, then the button passes through Power Apps, then through Power Automate, then send notification. But I didn't get the button, so we are going to do the one we are going to build with the normal Power Apps. Next time, when I get the button, we can have another event on that with the button, the IoT button for the notification. Okay, good. So I'm going to share my screen straight away on the browser where we are going to start with our development. All right. All right. So I think this should just take me to my browser. Okay. All right. Cool. So to start with, first we need to create an app. Then when we are done creating the app, then we can link the app to Power Automate, where we are going to send the notification. Okay, we are going to do this in a very simple steps. So first, we need to create an app, as I said earlier on. So we just visit the make.powerapp.com. If you are new to Power App, this is the Power. We are just entering into the Power Studio, the Power App Studio, where we are going to develop the application. Okay, so if you are new to Power Apps, just to let you know. Okay, so go straight to a Canvas application because we are just going to build a simple app. It's a mobile app. So we can call this emergency alert. So let me just go down. Yeah, emergency alert, emergency alert app. Okay, so just emergency alert app. Then let me see this. All right. So let's get this open. Cool. So I have my buttons and my background designed down. So I'm just going to upload them into it. So first of all, we need a background. I just have something awesome here, which I just want to use as the background. Where is my talk? If I can, yeah, my talk should be here. Oh, all right, so let me just try and access my talk. I have a bunch of things on my system, sorry. Okay, it should be here. All right, then I have a folder here. I have my Power Platform events, awesome. Then I have my talks, I think it's here. All right, so I have this here, which is my background. So I will just upload that quickly. Okay. All right. Then so I have it's just a picture I downloaded. Okay, this is just a picture I downloaded. So I just wanted to fit the screen. I think the fitting, okay, the stress was working. So it's just an image I downloaded, then I just blur the background a little. All right. So now I have this down. I need to just put something here, maybe my headline, just to make someone or let someone know that this is how do you call it? This is an emergency app. So I will just edit this also up here. Okay, I can just do that here. Okay, emergency app. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, so I can just do this. Then let me just boot this up. Okay. So let me just say 25. All right. Then yeah, so I have this here. I'm thinking of putting something on top here, but I will do the customization later. I just want to go quickly straight away so that we don't spend much time here. So I'm going to make this 50. I want it to be very small. Awesome. Then here, I'm going to have another image here, which I have also here. It's just a warning logo. Awesome. So I'll just put this here nicely so that this will be in line with this as well. Okay. So I'm not too good with UI. I always try my best with UI, just gradually. So let's just try something awesome. All right, so next thing to do is I want to add my buttons. I usually use this. Okay, so we go for an image container again. With this time around, I think, let me just do this 244, 244. If it's okay. Okay, this is true. So I have this button here, and then I'm just going to duplicate this. So copy and paste works here, actually. That's why I love Power Apps or the Power Platform. Has these drag and drop features. Okay, so I have this also here. Awesome. Okay. All right. It still looks somehow big. So let me just say 200. 200. Okay, so I can take these ones off. Then so I'll just copy and paste this one. Okay, I have to put why I'm coming. Okay, so I'll just copy and paste this one also here. Okay, so I have this too. Okay, so I have this too. Let me see something. Okay, let me just copy this here. All right. Sorry. So okay. All right. So what I'm going to do next is just to change the logos of them. Okay, so we are going to have a let's have the picture. of this first, the fire button. So, okay. All right, then we can change this also to another button. So let's pick flood here. Okay. All right, then can change this also to robbery. So then put this also here. Awesome. So I'm not too good with UI, as I said earlier on. You can design it anyhow you like based on how you want it to look like. All right. So now I'm going to rename this to fire. You can just do that here. I mean, very simple. You can just put fire here. Okay, then rename this. Okay, so I'm just renaming the files, the icons in here. Okay, you can do that also here. You can just rename it here, or you can just rename it here. So I'm going to call this flood. Oh, flood. Then I'm going to call this robbery. Okay. All right. So I have these my 3 buttons ready for me. Let's save this. That's one mistake I did. So I was supposed to save the work. Mostly, it's advisable to be saving your work when you are working in the cloud. With Power Apps, you have to save the first one so that the next one will be saved automatically. Okay, because you are working in the cloud. So the first one, you always have to make sure you save that. All right, so it's saved. Now you can go back. All right, cool. Our app is ready. As you can see, it's ready and it's working all right. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, awesome. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to Power Automate, flow.microsoft.com. See, so normally I do that by coming into my Office 365 portal just to get it from there straight away. Okay. All right, awesome. So this is Power Automate. This is the Flow site. So what I'll do is just to go to create new. Okay, so when I go to create new, I'm going to instant cloud flow triggered manually as needed. Okay, so I'll call this, I'll call it emergency flow. Okay, so this is the flow, so emergency flow. Then I'm going to use Power Apps, so I'm going to pick it from Power Apps. Okay, so I'll just pick Power Apps here. Okay. So Power Apps V2. Okay. Great. All right. So add input. Okay. So I'm going to pick test, and this is going to be fire. Okay. After that, I'm going to add the next steps because I'm picking from. So after I'm done with this, okay. So after I'm done with this, I have to go and link it to this. Okay, I have to go and link it to these buttons. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, you can actually pick it straight away from here. Yes, I have to let you know about this also. You can come to action and just come and go straight away, pick it from here. Okay, the reason why I don't like using this is I don't really have much feel of what I'm working on. Okay, so I just always love to go and start it from here scratch. Okay, yeah, so just pardon me for that. All right, so now I need a control. Okay, I think I did a mistake here, so let me add this up. So I need a condition. All right, so if fire is equal to fire. All right, so what happened here is that if someone tap on fire, okay, or if someone tap on the button fire, it should be what should happen. Okay, that's what we are going to do next. I can just put this here. I can just put here because I'm already working with strings. So I can just do this fire. So if fire is equals fire, what should happen? Okay. So if fire is equals fire, this is what should happen. Mostly I have this test somewhere where I normally pick, but I forgot to put it down this time around. So I'm going to type everything. So now we need to send an email. Okay, so if fire equals fire, if someone tap on fire, we need to send an email notification. So we need Outlook. Okay, we need Outlook. Then we need to send an email. Okay, so who are we sending the email to? So let's say we have a group email account, okay, for the company, which is called emergency email. Okay, so we have a group email account where whenever an emergency comes in, everybody gets notification on his phone, an emergency email. So you can put in here, but I'm going to, for the test purpose, I'm going to use my personal email. So let me see if it will pop up. So I'm going to use my personal email here. I'm going to use this one. And then the subject is emergency. So we can say this, emergency. Then we can also repeat it again, emergency. Can repeat it again, emergency. Okay, so hello, there is fire outbreak in my office, or in my office. So there's fire outbreak in my office. You can customize it. It can be in your house. It can be in your office. So let's, for the test purpose, so let's say there's fire outbreak in my office. I need urgent help now. I need urgent help now. Thank you. All right. So just this, we are done. I don't want to add more stuff, but you can always edit this to add more and more and more as time goes. Whatever you want to add, you can add this. I think I need to make this very, very more crucial and important. Fire outbreak. Okay, I need to make this more important. I think there are more features here that I can apply to it, but let me see if I can just build it up. Awesome. So just this, then I'm done with. So I'm done with this. So I'm going back. But before that, let me just save this. All right. So we'll come back and come and continue again. We'll just come and continue it up. But let's go step by step. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me just, I've saved this. So let me just go back to my flow. Then tap on this. Then Power Automate. So automatically, I'm coming to see my emergency flow here. So I will just pick that up. Okay. So it's adding it up. Okay. All right. Now it's added. Now that it's added, I need to fix this formula. Okay. So to do that, I need to just, let me see this. So this is going to be fire. Okay. Then I'll close this. All right. So this button is fire. I will just pick this and I will do for this one also. So I'll do for this one also on select. So if someone click on it, this action should happen. So just copy and paste. Then I'll just name this one flat. I'll do the same thing for this one on select. Copy and paste. Then I'll name this one robbery. Okay, good. So I'm done with these buttons all connected to the Power Automate now. We are going to test that, but before that, let me open my Outlook. Let me open my Outlook so that we test it up in there. I hope it's not going to ask me to log in. Good, because logging in is so annoying. All right, so you can see I don't have anything in my email. My email looks empty now. So let's go back to the Power App, launch the Power App. All right, so this is the button we've set up. So we are just going to tap on it. Awesome. So we have an email sent. So now let me close this. Okay. We have an email sent. So let me go into my email. So you can see the email has been sent. Emergency. Hello, there is fire outbreak in my office. I need urgent help now. Thank you. So it has sent an email now. But when it was sending the email, so we are going to add more flavor to it. Okay. When it was sending the email, we didn't see it sending the email. So we are going to add something we call notification. So we are going to add a notification to it, so that when it sends the email, we can see the notification, okay, that an email has been sent. So we are going to use the notification sign. So we are going to use the notify. Okay, notify. All right. So what is the text that it should notify? That it should notify that message is sent. Message sent. I think message sent, yes. The notification should be notification type. Okay. Should be success. If success. Okay. So we can close this also. Awesome. All right. So we just add a little flavor to it, okay, so that when you tap on this, it should read here that a message sent. Okay, that's all we wanted there. All right. So that is also done. Let me just put this off. All right. So when I come to the email again, I see the message here again. Okay. So let me just delete them up. All right. Then we go back to our flow. Go back to our flow. So if not this, then it's the next button. Okay, the next button is flat. So if not this, then it's the next button. What I will do is just come and copy this. Okay, so you have these privileges to make copy and paste also here. So you just go to clipboard. Right. So in here, I'm just coming to change this to flat. Okay, so there is heavy downpour, or there is flood. There is flood. It's flood all over my office or my house during this heavy downpour or whatever. You can just make this more look flavorable. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm not going to touch the next button. I'm not going to touch the next button. I'm not going to add anything, but just look what happens. Okay, so let me just save this before. Let me just save this up. Okay, it's saved. Okay, so look at what happens. You realize I did much more here, but this is just the opposite side. Okay, so if I click on this button, I've not added the message sent to this button, if you remember. So I'll do that later. So if I click on that button, I should get an email talking about flood. Okay, this is still on the fire. I'm coming. So let me check that up. Okay, so okay. All right. Okay, so let me just add the last one. So there are 3 buttons all together there. So let me just quickly add the last button. So I'm going to add another condition. Okay, so that oh no, I'm going to add another condition. But before I add the other condition, I need a branch. Okay, because I need a branch here. Okay, I need a parallel branch here. Okay, this is what I need, so that I have one condition here and I have another condition here, because there are 3 buttons. Okay, so this condition should pick robbery. Okay, so I have robbery here. Okay, then I come here. I should have my copy and paste in my clipboard, so I will just come and use that. So if there is robbery, this is still the fireside. Okay, so condition 2. So if there is robbery here, then it should just say there is ongoing robbery attack. Okay, there's ongoing robbery attack in my office, in my house, everywhere. You can just change it always. Okay, so we are going to try this. Then let's see something. So this is robbery. I hope I've done. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me save this. Then now go back to my flow. Okay, to my Power Apps. I need to add the message to all of them now. So let me just copy this, come here, put this here, then add to this, go here, then add to this. All right, awesome. So I can save this up now. Okay, now let's try this. Okay, let's try all of them. This is fire. This should send flood. And this should send robbery. So I should have 3 emails or in my notification list. Hope I get a 3. So this fire outbreak, this robbery attack, this. Okay, so I have one breaking with the other. Okay, so I have to just go and fix it up, which is the flood. Okay, so 2 are working. The robbery is working. Then the robbery is working. Robbery attack is working. Then fire outbreak is also working. Okay, so let me just delete this so that I'll have free space to know what I'm doing next. Okay, so there is just a little issue here. Let me just see this up. Okay, so let me see this. Let me try if this solves the issue. Okay. All right, awesome. So let me just come here, get this running again. Okay. So this is flood, which I'm working on currently. So let me see what happens. Where's my window? Awesome. So it works now. So there is flood in my office. So we now have the flood now popping up in here, as we can see. Okay, this is cool now. Okay, so now as we are done with this, okay, someone might like this to also go on social media. Okay, someone wants the message to appear on social media at the same time in the email as well. So we are going to copy this. Okay, I'm going to use that. That's why I'm copying that. So I'm going to copy that. Then I had another branch to it. I need Twitter. So I want it to post on Twitter that there is fire outbreak in my house. Okay, so this is Twitter. So I'm looking for post a tweet. Okay, post a tweet. Okay. So before you connect to your Twitter, make sure, okay, it will actually prompt you to authenticate to your Twitter account. Okay, I've already authenticated to my Twitter account. That's why it is opened. So I'm just going to open my Twitter here in a different browser. Okay, then I'll come back again. Okay, okay, it's open now. So now let's come here. Okay, let me share my entire screen so that let me share my entire screen so that you see my Twitter post. Okay. So let me share my entire screen here. Okay. All right. Okay, so right now I'm sharing my entire screen. When you come to, I'm just going to finish up with this quickly. So the tweet test goes here. The test I copied, if you remember. So I'll just paste it here. Okay, so hello, there is fire outbreak. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I don't know if you have a hashtag for your event. If not, let me just use power platform, power up, power automate. So, all right, so I have this done now. So my Twitter is also connected, as I mentioned earlier on. So you send the email and at the same time you send a notification to your friends on Twitter as well. So now let's save this and try it up. It's giving me warning here. Okay, may break. Okay. All right, so it's giving me a warning here. Let me see this, if this is going to work. Let me just open this. So my flow is giving me a warning, but it will work. because I get what the warning means. I just want to see something if the warning will cut off. Is it still there? May break with trigger flow. All right, so I'll just check this up later. Just want us to have a feel of the message being sent on Twitter. Okay, so this is the Twitter message. So let's just quickly try it out since there's no much time. All right, so let me go to my Power Apps. Okay, then run this. All right, now let me tap on this button. Okay, message sent. I hope it works because, okay, so this time around it won't come to my email, but it will go straight to Twitter. So I'm just going to open my Twitter account. Where is my Twitter? So this is my Twitter account. Let me just go to Twitter. I just hope it pastes. Okay, so the Twitter is not in. So let me go back to my flow. Then just there's an issue somewhere. I just need to fix it up. Looking for it. So which one is this? Version 2.1. Okay, post tweet may break, triggered with flow. Okay. So I just want to do this. Let me just delete this app so I can just do them later. Just want to say something. Okay, then I'll delete this also up. I mean, I can add them back. Okay, so I just want to see something. I just want to see where the issue is coming from. All right, okay. So let me see if it's going to work with the fire without that. Let me see something. Then save this. Okay, let me take off this. I just want to have a feel of the Twitter. We tried the emails, it worked. But you see, as soon as I added the Twitter, it's trying to prove stubborn here. So I just want to check on that so that we can have our Twitter run. Okay, so, okay. My Twitter is also fixed. So let me see if it worked. Start triggering it. Okay, still not popping up. Coding live can mess you up sometimes. I hope it's not anything here. Let me go here. All right, awesome. So apparently coming from here. Okay. Yeah, it's associated to this, I know. Let me see where it's coming from. Okay, there's fire, there's flood, there's robbery, this one. Okay, so let me just take this and then come here. I want to see where the issue is coming from. Okay, let me just leave the flood here and see something. All right. So there is a little bit misunderstanding in the codes here. Actually, it's very easy to solve it out, but because I'm doing this live, I want to do it quickly. So I just want to do something. So I copied the flood here. So I'm hoping if I tap on this, it should send flood. Okay, it should send flood notification to me. Let me see to my Twitter. I just hope it works this time around. If not, sorry, though. It has happened. Okay, so yeah, it keep breaking. All right, so I get it. Fire. Okay. Save this up, go to the flow. So the issue is coming from the the site. Okay, so this send Twitter. Okay. So it's just the same way we sent the email. We're supposed to get the message sent on Twitter as well, but the Twitter connection is what is breaking here. I don't know how much time I have. I'm sure my time is up already. If you can let me know whilst I keep trying to fix this up. Ibrahima?
No, you can go ahead and
All right, sure. So I tried this earlier on. Let me see. So let me save this
no
up.
worries if it doesn't work. We can
All right, awesome. So let me just show you the app. So I have this here. All right, so my apps. Okay, so I tried this earlier on before coming here. Because I'm doing this live, I'm probably missing just something small, which has escaped me. All right, so let me just open this up. Okay. All right, so I tried this up here. Okay, so this I have in here on select. Okay, so just exactly same thing. So let me go to my flow. So this is my Twitter. Okay, so here I did this with a global Power Platform Bootcamp, and then I'm trying to find out why I'm getting break on the other side. So with this, what happens? So what's supposed to happen is that if I go to Power Apps, okay, and I run this, okay, and I tap on this button here, it should send a Twitter notification to my Twitter followers. That's what I wanted to happen. Let me refresh this. All right, so you can see here, you can see right here, you can see just right here. I'm supposed to get a Twitter notification like this. Okay, so help. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to receive. Okay, so exactly this is how it's supposed to work. So I'm supposed to get a Twitter notification that, oh, there's a fire outbreak, so that my followers who are on Twitter will know that I'm in an emergency, so they need to come and help me out. Okay, so that's the whole idea. You can connect other platforms to it. You can connect different types of platform to it as well, not just Twitter. You can connect other platform to it. Yeah, let me just show you up. So quickly to wrap up, this is just a simple application where if you want to set an emergency notification in your house, you can do that. You can maybe probably have this on a phone in the house where when there is an emergency outbreak, someone might just tap on it and then get a notification. Okay, then they come and help out. Okay, so you can run this on mobile application as well. So in case you connect it with your phone, you have your phone running, you can just open the app as well on your phone. So if I have my phone running this way, let me just connect my phone to the PC. So if I have my phone, so try again, connect my phone to the PC. I hope it's linked already. So if the phone is connected to the PC, is connected. Okay, if the phone, you can actually. So what I'm doing is that I'm just trying to open the phone. I'm just trying to open the phone here so that I'll show you what happens on the phone as well. Okay. So this is the phone. So this is the phone. I'm just trying to open the phone so that I show you what happened if you have the app on the phone. So you can just have the app on your phone where you used to do this stuff easily. Just so let me just go to the phone. Okay, let me operate the app here. I hope I find it. So this is Power Apps. So you have to download Power Apps from Play Store or App Store, wherever you can download from anyway. Let me put this here. I think you should be able to, yeah. Okay, so I'm just opening Power Apps. All right. Okay, so these are applications connected to my Power Apps, or they are published on the Power Apps. So if I come here, all apps. Okay, if I come to all apps, I'm looking for emergency. Okay, so I see emergency app here. So let me open it and see what's that, how it look like. All right. So you can just have this. So you can create a shortcut of this app on the phone screen. Okay, you can just create a shortcut of it on the mobile screen, whereby someone will just tap on it, then the person will just go away. Just tap on it, then you get a notification. I think I have to make a publish of this. Okay, so no, come in here. So I have to just make a publish. Okay, publish this. Okay, so all right. So let me go to the app again. Then just go back. Close this app. Then cancel this. I don't know how to refresh this since it's not the phone. Okay, cool. I can refresh it here. Okay, so emergency app. So you can see I have 2 emergency alert app. Okay, so this is the one I created earlier on. I've actually cleared the things on it. So let's try this. So let's open this up. Where are my buttons? New updates. Yeah, new update. I want it up. Okay, awesome. So this is the app on my phone. It's the same thing appearing on my phone if I put my phone, if I've actually connected my phone here. So this is my phone, I'm controlling it here. So if I tap on this, you realize it goes all right. Then I'm still going to get a Twitter notification as well. Then I will get email notification as well. So I'm going to get email notification. You can see the email notification. I'm going to get Twitter notification too as well. So let me go to Twitter. All right, so this is Twitter. So let me just refresh this up. Right. So I get my Twitter notification too as well. Okay. So this is just the app working. Okay. So the app can also work on the phone where you can send notification as well, because after building, you can just download and connect your phone to it. So if you can see, this is it. This is how it looks on the phone. If you can see it. Yep, this is how it looks on the phone. So I can just tap on a button, then send notification. So you can have this as an IoT device, which I've wanted to come and introduce that also here, but I couldn't go for the device from somewhere. So like I'll go for next time I'll go for the device. We'll try that where we'll have this device, this 3 button. We have a device with 3 buttons. So you fix it somewhere secretly. So in case there is a robbery going on, you just go in there and tap on the button. Okay, you tap on the button and the button send notification if it's going to the police station. So you can copy an email to the police station. You can copy an email to any agency. You can have all these emails in there so that when you send a notification, you get help across. Okay, you don't get it from just one side, you get it across. So quickly, we created a Power Apps, link it to Power Platform, Power Automate. Then we send notification to Twitter and email. This brings us to the end of the whole presentation. But before that, I won't just leave. I will have to share some resources with you guys for those who are new, because in every event, there's always people who are also always getting new to or getting started with 1 or 2 of this. So this is always available for you as well. Whoever want to join, whoever want to also start something on the Power platform, I would like to share resources with you. So quickly, let me do that if you pardon me. All right, let me just quickly drop this out for all those who want to Okay. Then after that, I think I can hand over so that questions and answers can come. Questions can come in for me to answer. So over to you now, whilst I'm pasting the links here.
Thank you so much. It was awesome. So guys, if you have question in the chat or open your mic. Si vous avez des questions, vous pouvez ouvrir vos micros ou écrire sur le chat.
Yes, it was
Il y a
a nice
Charles Ndiaye,
presentation.
je
I like
pense.
it.
Ouais. Allez-y.
Can you also drop your social media on the chat?
Okay, that's fine. All right. So this is my Twitter.
Hello, hello, vous m'entendez?
Yes.
LinkedIn. So is there any question or everyone is
Charles,
fine?
vas-y.
Vous m'entendez?
Oui.
Ok, le micro est bon alors. Hello,
All
hello.
right, so that's my handle, both Twitter and LinkedIn.
I think there is one question. Charles, go ahead.
Okay. Sure,
Okay,
sure,
thank
sure.
you. Hi, Shadrack. Thank
Hi.
you for the presentation, and I have two questions, if I may ask. Firstly, at the beginning, I've seen that you present the application, the emergency app that you have already built. But if you have to start a new project from scratch, I mean, you have the idea of the project and maybe some existing data. How do you plan or manage it? I mean, what is your best approach to? Do you make a canvas apps or a canvas of the application first, for example, in Figma or tools like Adobe XD to make a template and after implement it in Power Apps Studio, or does it depend? What are your advices to begin specifically a Power Apps project?
Okay, yeah, so just a second, I don't know what actually has just entered. Okay, so if I get what you mean, so it's just like how we do our normal app development, okay, where we have UI designers who build with the interface, then from there we move to the development, if that's what you mean, right? So
yes,
so with this, let me show you this. So just on our Power Platform user group, okay, someone is a UI guy who is actually trying to build applications, designing applications, and then he designed one application, a bank app. Okay, so when he finished with the application, it looks cool, and everybody was like, "Wow, this looks awesome." So can someone implement this in Power Apps? Can we see this in Power Apps? How possible is that going to happen in Power Apps? How is it going to look like? So I had to look at it. I spent 2 hours, just 2 hours. I spent 2 hours to transform the entire thing to Power Apps. So first of all, you have to have your plan down, just the same way you've been doing your development. Have your plan down. I'm not too good with UI, but when this guy did the UI, it looks so cool. So I look at the UI and I also transferred the same thing. I just transferred the same UI. He said it's a bank app. So let me just show you. The guy said it's a bank app. So I just look at the same UI and I translated the same thing in Power App. Okay. And how to translate it? You can always go in with pictures. You can always design your background with pictures. If you know you are not too good with customizing your codes in Power Apps, okay, you can always go in with a picture, or let's say something which is already drawn in something which is already designed in Figma or in any of the platform. You can always just come and drag and just come and drop the image here, okay, with the buttons and things. Then you can put your own buttons on it and stuff. All right. But what I did here is everything, I designed everything here. So look at something here. If you look at this, if you look at this is an HTML code. Okay. That's what you can see here. So you can see this. All right. This is also an HTML code. Just this. So someone can prefer to draw this or this down. Someone can prefer to draw the entire background, this thing down, then just put the code on it. So this is a label. So someone can just decide to now put the labels on it. So I've just grouped this out, but this is a label. Okay, so someone can just decide to put the codes on it, but someone will also like to code from scratch. So it depends on how you want it. I don't know if you are a learner, if you are just learning, you should start with the HTML. Okay, so you can do HTML tests in Power Apps. Okay, you can do a lot of things in Power Apps. So let me just quickly show you where you can get the HTML test. So if you come to insert, you come to test, you can get HTML test. You've seen this. So you can always get this here and have your HTML code in here to have a nice interface of whatever you want. Okay, so always get the design ready, get the design down, look on the design and translate the same thing in Power Apps. Okay, so if you look at here, I have a code behind it. Okay, there's a code behind this which is showing my image. Do you understand? There's a code behind it which is showing my image. But in someone from Figma, the person will just put the image here without the code. Okay, but I have put a code behind. So there's a code showing my image here. There's a code behind this. There's a code behind this, which is showing this. There's a code behind this. But these ones don't have code yet. So these are all images. So you see them, images. So you can do your design here. You can just look on the design, then do your design here. Then you start putting the code behind them. It's very simple in Power Apps. The images are here. You can just pick an image container, then you put an image inside. You can resize it here. So I've placed all the images here. And right now, what I need is that I have to put codes behind. So I can create another home page here. Then I'll link it to this home page. I will navigate it to this home page. So when I click on this, it will navigate to the home page. When I click on this, it will navigate to statistics. When I click on this, it will navigate to transfer in and out. This will give notification. So just make sure you do all your designs ready, set, planned before you start working on it. If you have data and you want to work with the data as well, you can also start without the data. Then you add the data up. Adding data is also simple. You can just come in here and just come and add data. Here you can add data table. You can add data table on your own. You can also connect it to data here. Okay, if you have a database somewhere, you can also connect to the database. So you can do all this customizingly. You can do all this inbuilt by yourself, or you can do it you can build it from data. Okay, so you can also do that way by building the application from data. I have built multiple applications from data like this. I built this from data, right from data. So you can build application right from data. Okay, this application is right from a SharePoint data. Okay, so when I transported it here, then I started adding nice UI to it just to make it look cool. But I'm not that really good with UI. So as I said earlier on, someone designed a UI, I look at it, then I also built an awesome UI. Okay, so that's how it works. So always have the plan down. Then before you start working on it, don't just start. Okay, you always have to have the plan down. So this is an audio player, which I built. Currently, I have to log into SharePoint because you realize the images are missing. Okay, so I have to log into SharePoint, then it will pop up. Yeah, so I hope you could. But if anything, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn so that we have more talk. Okay, if you still want to have clear understanding.
Yes, thank you. It was very clear, and the way that you take an application, because I think the native bank application was not in Power Apps, but the way you make it in Power Apps and it's the same design is pretty cool, I think.
Sure. Thank you very much.
I have a second question, if you don't mind.
Okay.
It's about responsiveness. The emergency apps seem to have a phone layout. The Canvas apps is designed for phone screen. So I wanted to ask, in which case do we have to care about responsiveness? Does it depend on the project? For example, at the first beginning, if people have planned to use the app only on smartphone, so we are going to make it with phone layout. And after, if we feel the need to add these Power Apps, for example, in a SharePoint page, we're going to make it responsive or make another Power Apps, how do we make a choice for responsiveness or not, or to choose a phone layout or a different layout, please?
Okay, you mean how to make it responsiveness?
Yes, and if we have to do it on all projects.
On what project?
On all projects. I mean, if you have a project, we have to think about the responsiveness to make it work on phone and other screen.
Okay, on different screens. Okay, that's what you mean.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Please.
so yeah, so to create Power Apps to make it more responsive or to have a responsive design, I think it's located at the size. So each control has formula instead of absolute constant coordinate values. So it's I tried this once time. You know, when Power App came in the beginning, its responsiveness was a little bit difficult. I don't know if some of you realize that we're having there was this kind of Power App not being responsiveness that much. I currently know of now it have these properties, okay, that you can set now. So for now, it can fit. For now, if it is portrait, it can fit on screen. Let me try this out. Okay, don't close this. Let me just check it on my phone right now and then show you something. So for now, if it is portrait, it can fit portrait on every portrait screen. Okay, and then we have the tablet screen. So let me just see.
Are you sharing something, Shadrack?
Yes, so so sorry. So I wanted to share my phone.
Yes.
I wanted to share my phone. Okay, so this is what happens. Where's my share screen? All right, awesome. Okay, so share screen. Let me share the entire screen rather. Okay, so let me know if you see it. So I will just see what. Okay, so realize what has happened. I rotated the phone here. Okay, so let me just show you. Okay, so this is what happened. I've rotated the phone. Okay. And it's still not responsive. Instead of it to just fix the phone, fit it up, you realize it didn't do that.
Yeah.
Then if I rotate it this way, you saw what happened. You saw what happened. So it has this issue of its responsiveness. That this is the only issue normally is being faced in the Canvas app. Okay, but if you are using it if you are creating a portal app and other stuff, portal app has responsiveness. Portal app too is more advanced. It's a web type where a lot of people can also access it. With Power Apps, it can only be accessed within the organization. You can, so if it is tablet, then you can go for the tablet view. But for mobile, it's just going to be this, because if you turn it, you are still going to get it in a portrait form. It's not going to be landscape. Okay, so it's just going to be the same way. Yeah. So the responsiveness of Power Apps is an issue actually for now. I hope as time goes on, it's going to be improved. I hope so. If not, you can try using the portal, or you can try using the tablet if you want to go this way, so that you can have it this way on your phone. If you want to just go this way, if it's a mobile phone application, so you can use this way. Then with this way, you can access it also on a laptop, on a tablet. Just looking this way, it's also not bad. Yeah, so that's one thing about its responsiveness. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you a lot. Hope that the next update will resolve this issue.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to log in this. Yeah, so if anyone has any question, you can just let us know so that.
If there is no question left, we will close this meeting. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this great presentation. Merci à tous les participants et tous les speakers. Je viens de voir dans l'enregistrement, on est à 4 heures d'enregistrement. Donc, je vous remercie tout le monde et à plus tard.
Ok, au revoir.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you all and bye.
Merci à tous. À la prochaine. Ouais. Merci.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day and nice weekend. Thank you.